Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is GC Performance here, back with another video. Before I get into this video, I just want to say a huge shout out to Victor for letting me go ahead and use this bike of his. If you guys have not seen the video before, I did the Madone. This is his mountain bike. As you guys can see, it has a matching purple rain. I'm going to tag his Instagram down below in the description, so if you guys do want to check him out. The guy kills it. He posts a lot of good stuff on there. He does, I think, over 100 miles a week, more than that. I mean, the man does 100-mile rides over every other week, so absolute beast on the mountain bike, the road bike, and also time trial as well. So check him out. Take a look at his Instagram, and yeah. So this is the Trek SUPERCALIBER. This is their XC cross-country bike that they'll be riding, similar to like Specialized Epic. This will be the bike to compete with. It has 60 millimeters of travel in the rear, which that is a proprietary shock with a little bit of integration going on there. The front shock is going to be 100 millimeters with the RockShox SID as well. And then in the back right here, these rear stays, they're known to flex to also add a little bit more of a comfort ride or some suspension there as well. I've seen it in videos. I haven't seen it personally. I never actually even got to ride one of these bikes. This is the first time I got to see it in person yet. But as a competitor, me selling Specialized, I still think this bike looks very good. I've never ridden one yet, but I think it's a badass bike for what it's used for. Now, granted, if you want to use like the new Epic that they put out, it has a more slacker head tube angle, more raked out fork, which is a little bit more of definitely more of a bit slacker XC bike. So I don't think you'll take this bike particularly up in like the North Mountains, but I mean, the pros are still riding, so it's pick your poison on that one. But we'll get into this bike and I'll show you guys everything about it. I don't know the exact price he paid for it, because as you guys can see, he has different wheels in there, which I'll cover. But I know that this bike is a medium, and he said it weighed in at 21 pounds, which is insane. I don't have my scale with me again, but I trust him. He works at a different shop as well. 21 pounds is lighter than some of the road bikes I cover on here. So this is a XC mountain bike, which is absolutely insane. But yeah, we'll get into it. So starting up here up first, we have the Bontrager XXX carbon fiber handlebar. Not too familiar with them, but it is their lightweight handlebar, similar to S-Works. The stem on here, I think he said it's a KC Rayton. 143 grams, he said, and it's also a negative 25 degree stem for the degree position of it. As you guys can see, it has a very downward, that's the stem that he likes to ride. He likes a degree angle. That's the fit that he likes to use, so that's preference to him. He is having on here the SRAM level ultimate brakes with the titanium bolts accents on there to match the purple rain logo that he has on here, going all the way down to the brake calipers, which also carry that same titanium finish on there. Looks very cool. He has the ESI cushion grips. The shifter is going to be the SRAM Eagle 1x12, so this is the wireless SRAM shifter pod right here. Going on over to the other side, you have the twin lockout for this bike, which he did with some shrink wrap. So this lockout right here for the Trek is going to be twin lockout, so when you press this button, it's going to lock out the front shock and also that 60 millimeter travel fork in the back. So you can see, I press it, it locks out. And when we go over here to the bottom, we'll see some engagement here. See that red one? Press it, it locks out. So very cool. Again, a twin lock, great piece of technology, very nice. The fork on here is going to be the SID Ultimate with the twin lock feature. I'm sorry, the RockShox SID SL Ultimate. It is a 44 millimeter rake, 29 wheel, 100 millimeter travel. The wheels on here are going to be the Scott Synchros Silverton, the 1.0s, the $3,500 wheel set, a full carbon wheel, going from the rim to the spokes where they meet in the middle, where the hub is also a one-piece carbon shell. When they make this wheel, they have to make it around this hub. As you guys can see, it's kind of keyed in there. Very expensive. They used to be the lightest retail wheels out in the market. Now Specialized holds that with the Control SLs, but these wheels are insanely light. We actually hooked him up with them. He got them from us. If I ever need anything Trek, he helps me out as well. We're all bike junkies, so we like to dabble in different parts. But it looks absolutely great on the bike. Again, there's the Scott Silverton, the 1.0 wheels. Retail is $3,500, a full one-piece carbon fiber wheel. Tires are the Vittoria Mezcal in the front and the Vittoria Torino in the rear. The tires came with the bike originally. So this bike did come with Bontrager wheels. He took them off and put these ones on. He knows the gum walls are, that's not his first choice. Everyone says the gum walls are not the first choice. They came with them. He's going to run them. He's going to wear them down. Once he wears them down, then we'll put on different tires. Us bike shop guys, we're not made of money. Come on, guys. So have some sympathy. One cool feature I just learned about, which I did not know they had, this is called the knock block. So as you guys can see, there's like a little arrow right here that lines up. That actually prevents you from going too far when you turn your bar, so you don't hit your fork crown on your down tube, which I think is really cool. So when you turn like this, it stops, and you don't get any bash marks on your frame. I think that's really, really cool. Seat post is going to be the XXX Bontrager. Sorry, I'm in the sun. XXX Bontrager seat post. The saddle is going to be the Bontrager Aloso Pro. I'm going to guess it's similar to the Specialized Power saddle. Looks like it has carbon fiber rails, and I'm guessing maybe a carbon fiber body as well. But nice wide prostate cutout, going to give you a lot of extra comfort. Go on down here. He has some carbon fiber bottle cages. We have the nice Trek logo that goes from, the paint goes from the pink all the way down to the purple. That's where that purple rain comes into. Here's a little bit of the pivot point as well for that rear stay. So this whole piece right here, this goes one piece all the way down, no linkage, all the way down to this kind of U-shaped bar. And this is where, yes, the 60 millimeters of travel is going to take off, but here's where you're going to get some flex. So if you did hit a jump, a drop, or something like that, this is also going to pivot and flex and bend. And with the sun shining in, you can kind of see these sparkles inside this paint. The guy did a killer job with it. Even if you're not a pink or purple guy, I mean, the Project 1 paint job by Trek is definitely, I'll say, it's the most superior paint job out there. The fact that you can pay a little bit more money to get it customizable, and the people who have the money to buy S-Works or to buy top-of-line bikes usually don't care about paying more money if they get some limited edition or customizable. I think a lot more companies should take notes at. But you have the hydraulic disc brake coming out the rear right there. You have the titanium bolts hardware on the SRAM Level Ultimate brakes. The rear here, we have the SRAM XX1 crank with the dub crank on here. He's waiting to ride this bike. He has not rode this bike yet because it does not have a power meter on there. So he's waiting to get the power meter on there, then he'll ride it. As you guys can see, it's still bone stock. Hasn't been ridden once. I said, you're crazy, you should ride it, but whatever. he wants to wait. So the 21 pounds was with the pedals and also cages on there. Chainring is going to be a 34-tooth chainring. Back to the SRAM Eagle, it is a 10-52, so 10 down here, 52 on the top. And you have your SRAM XX1 Eagle wireless shifter. But yeah, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Let me know what you guys think. I think the guy did an amazing job. Again, his name is Victor. I'm going to tag his Instagram down below. But this Trek SUPERCALIBER, I think it's a really cool piece of technology. I don't know. I don't sell them. I don't work with them enough. I don't even get to see them in my store as much. I don't know what the service is on something like this or what the protocol is. I'm guessing you're going to have to take that directly back to Trek. I'm guessing if you ever have to service it, you probably have to send out the Trek as well. You can't go to any store. So if you guys are in a different area where there's not a lot of bike stores around you, take that in consideration, because I don't think any Fox dealer can just go ahead and service this for you. There's probably going to be more to it. So, but again, the bike is absolutely beautiful. It is 21 pounds in a size medium. Trek Project 1 SUPERCALIBER, XXX Bontrager bars, XXX seat posts, RockShox Sid SL front fork Ultimate, Scott Silverton 1.0 $3,500 wheels, SRAM Axis Eagle 1x12 wireless shifting. The guy did an amazing job. Again, his name is Victor. I'll tag his Instagram down below. That's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all next video. Bye.